live stream. Just a couple of updates. Now this is regarding the Dubrovnik series. So earlier on tonight, the Karaka team sent me 2 emails, which were my tickets for the cruises, okay, which I've printed off. I've got them here. So one of them, that one there is the Elaphiti Islands cruise. That one there is the Sunset cruise. Okay. Now, I had a bit of a surprise. Hello, Kate. I had a bit of a surprise because, and I think this is primarily because of having a channel on YouTube, right? Because they watch my videos, okay? And they're not the only ones out in Croatia that watch my videos. Obviously, ones at the hotel, where I stay, they watch the videos. The staff that work at the Coppen restaurant, they watch my videos. And of course, the Karaka crew watch the videos. Members of that crew are subscribed to my YouTube. Now, normally when I've gone on the Karaka cruises, it's usually cost me around €60 to do one of the trips and €30 to do the other. So you're looking at 90 euros basically. That's what you would normally pay to do the trips. Because if you go on the website, and I will put that in the description of this video, you usually have to pay around 50 to 60 euros to do the Elaphiti Islands cruise, because they also do Game of Thrones cruises as well as a panoramic one as well. And of course, the Elaphiti Islands is the most popular one because you're on the ship all day. And also, you can opt to have a transfer from your hotel. Well, they always include that with me when I go over there. So anyway, when I last went to Croatia, which was in October, they only charged me for the one cruise, right? So in other words, they charged me to do the Elaphiti Islands, but not the Sunset one. So basically, I got 2 cruises for the price of one. So in effect, I got the Sunset cruise free of charge. So I paid €59, I think, for the Elaphiti Islands, and I got the Sunset cruise free. This time, they've gone one step further, because on both those tickets, both cruises are free. So they've given me 2 free cruises, which is basically the Elaphiti Islands and the Sunset cruise. Other people that go on the ship on the day that I go on the cruises, which is the 23rd of May, which is when I'm doing the cruises, they've got to pay, right? Whereas I won't have to pay because my cruises are free, according to what those tickets say. So I'm really grateful for them for doing that for me because of being a loyal customer. It's at CarlSmith25 to subscribe for those of you that are joining. Hello to you guys. So yes, so the Karaka team in Dubrovnik are letting me cruise on the 2 itineraries for free, which is really I'm really grateful for them because they are watchers of my videos, but also I'm a loyal customer of theirs because I'm out there near enough every year, once or twice a year on average. So they've allowed me to cruise with them free of charge. And also I get picked up from the hotel where I'm staying on the morning of the Friday. And you usually get picked up in a very snazzy Mercedes car, or you get picked up in a minivan. A lot of the times it's a very snazzy Mercedes Benz. So you're basically picked up in style, luxury. You're taken down to the cruise port, and then you join the Karaka, which is down there, and then other people will join the ship as well, and then you sail out of the cruise port where the cruise ships dock, and then you sail over to Kolocep. You get an hour on Kolocep when you get there after 45 minutes, and then you go from there down to Šipan, and then you get an hour and a quarter there, and then you sail across to the 3rd island, which is Lopud, and then you get about 3 hours. So in total, you're out of Dubrovnik till near enough 5 o'clock when the ship then comes back. So you're there from 9 till 5, and then you get taken back to your hotel. So it's a whole day cruise. It's fantastic. The scenery is amazing, and it's lovely just to be out there. You get to have 2 free drinks on board as well, because you get given a bottle of water complimentary when you board, and then you get given like a little coaster which you use in the bar in the ship to get a free drink, whether it's a bottle of beer or a glass of wine, or I think tea and coffee is included, but you get a glass of wine or beer or soft drinks. And then in the evening cruise, you also get 2 free drinks, because when you board the ship in the evening, you get given a complimentary glass of champagne when you board, and then you get another one of the coasters and you get another free drink. So you get 2 free drinks in the 90-minute cruise. So I've got a full day cruising with the Karaka on the Friday, and both of the cruises are free of charge. So I'm really grateful to the team for that, and I've said in a WhatsApp message back to them, which they won't get till tomorrow, that because of that, I'm really grateful. I'm going to get them a present. So I'll be taking it with me when I go over to Croatia. So I may get them a bottle of wine, I may get them a box of chocolates, but either way, I'm going to get them a gift, because they can't do enough for me, and they always mention me on the microphone when we're sailing out, because they know I'm a loyal customer, and I always get my name mentioned. So because I'm basically advertising their company, and because I do YouTube videos and I recommend it to you guys out there that are watching, it gives me a free cruise, because I'm recommending them to people out there, such as yourselves, that have perhaps never been to Croatia or Dubrovnik, to go and give the cruises a try. So I do, and I mean, I'm really grateful to them for doing that for me. So I will be getting them a little gift and taking it out to Croatia with me. So I thought I'd share this little update, because I've had those emails come through earlier on tonight. I've got both the tickets here, so I take these with me. And also I've got them on my phone as well. So the Elaphiti Islands, it says it's an 8:15 in the morning pickup, and you get a transfer down to the port, and then you get taken back to the hotel at the end. And then the next one, which is the sunset cruise, that's from the old town. So that's at 7 o'clock, and that's an hour and a half, and the sunsets are just amazing. So there will be lots of footage, lots of photographs. So stay tuned to the channel for that. That's next month. So when I get dropped off from the Elaphiti Islands cruise, I'll have about an hour to get to the hotel and then get changed, have a shower and get changed, and then go back out. So I'll literally be dropped off at the hotel after the Elaphiti Islands cruise, straight into the hotel, straight to my room, have a shower, change into my evening wear for going on that evening cruise, and I will just then go back out and get the bus and go back down to the old town, ready for the Karaka ship to come in to the port, to be able to board it again for the second cruise. But then, having said that, they could say to me when I go out there, if you want, you can stay on the ship and sail round with us to the old town. Now, if they allow that, that's great, because that will save me going back to the hotel to have to go back. I can always ask them on board if that will be possible. But if not, I'll say, well, if not, don't worry, I can go back to the hotel, have a shower, get changed and come back out. But I just thought I'd ask, because it's a bit silly me going back to the hotel to have to come back out again when I'm already on it, and I could just sail round with you to the old town. And that will be a completely different experience in itself. So, but again, I'll ask them when I'm on board, or I may even ask them on WhatsApp, and see what they say, to save me faffing about getting the bus back. Not that that's a problem, because it's only a couple of euros on the bus anyway, but it'll just save a bit of time. But either way, I've got 2 free cruises on the Karaka team, thanks to the Karaka team, so I'm really grateful to that. So please subscribe to my channel if you're not already done so, at Carlsmith25. The next thing I'm going to do now, which I will mention on here, I haven't done it yet, but I will do it. I'm going to book the car park at the airport for going away, and also I'm going to get my insurance done for going away as well. So that will be sorted as well in the next few hours. So I'll make sure that the car park is booked at East Midlands, because that's the airport I'm going from. I'll get the car booked in for the morning of travel, and then get the booking confirmation printed off, and then also get my insurance sorted. So at least then everything's sorted. The only thing I'll have to do then is just get some euros, which I can get from work, because being a cleaner at the store, I can get a colleague discount, and club card prices as well. So I get a good rate. So I'll make sure I get some euros sorted for perhaps a couple of weeks before I actually go, and then just get that sorted out, and then it'll be off to Croatia. So a little over 5 weeks time, and I'll be over there for my holiday with Jet2, going from East Midlands. So I'm going back to the same airport I went from last week when I went on the cruise, but I'll be doing 2 cruises when I'm out there with the Karaka, as I've said. And then I'm going to do a trip to Kotor in Montenegro. I'll get that booked. And I'm also going to do a trip to Mostar in Bosnia and the Kravic waterfalls, because it's beautiful there as well. So there'll be lots of footage, lots of videos. So again, please stay tuned to the channel for more updates. I know I've been Croatia that many times, but it's just got such an appeal. I just keep going back there. If you've got a favourite holiday place, why not keep going back? And of course, I've got people out there that know me from past visits, and I'm in touch with them on social media. And as I've said, they watch my channel on here. So hello to all you guys in Croatia. If you're watching this stream, or you watch it in the coming days, I'm returning very soon. I'll be staying at the Vis. I'll be going on the Karaka. I'll be going to the cave bar as well. So even staff in there watch my channel as well. So they know I've got YouTube and I've mentioned it. So again, who knows what surprises or treats I'm going to get in store when I get over to Dubrovnik. But I've got the Karaka cruises free of charge. So that's one of them already done. So we'll see what happens. But yes, all you guys in Croatia, I'll be back out there in the next few weeks. I'll be visiting the city walls, the cable car, Lochram Island, the monastery. I'll have a full day on Lochram Island. I'll obviously do the fort, I'll do the museums, I'll visit the Koppen restaurant. I'll also go to the Taj Mahal Bosnian restaurant as well, because that's fantastic food there. And I always have the cevapi, which is beautiful food. It's basically like a kebab wrapped in a pita bread, but it's Bosnian food and it's absolutely beautiful. And with the Dubrovnik pass, which I'm going to get the 3-day one, because I'm going to be doing trips. As I say, I'm going on the Elaphiti Islands on the Friday. The sunset cruise is on the same day, so that's all day Friday sorted at the moment. So Thursday I'll probably do an excursion either into Montenegro or Mostar. It'll be one or the other, and the same on the Saturday. But Wednesday afternoon I'll be spending most of it down in Dubrovnik once I've got there after the flight and got through the airport, which literally takes minutes. It's so good. And then you get the transfer bus down to Dubrovnik to get you to the hotel. I always sit on the left-hand side of the coach, or whatever transfer it is. If it's a coach, yes, I usually sit on the left-hand side of the bus, because you've got the views of Dubrovnik on that side. So whether you're going on a cruise or not, sit on the left-hand side of the bus, which is the same side as the driver, because you'll get fantastic views of the coast and Dubrovnik as you're coming in. So that's my recommendation. Take it from someone that's travelled there a lot, because I know the ins and outs of it. I'll get to the hotel and then get to the room, get checked in. Obviously say hello to Vesna and Kate if they're there, which I'm sure they will be. And then I'll get changed, go over the road and get the trips booked to Kotor and to Mostar. And then I'll get the bus down to the old town, go and have some lunch at the Koppen, do loads of footage and video down there and photographs, get on the city walls, maybe get up onto the cable car, and then nip back to the hotel for dinner in the evening. And then after dinner, nip round to the cave bar and have a beer in there. And then on Thursday it'll be an early start, because I'll probably either be going to Montenegro or Mostar, one or the other. I'll be doing a trip anyway, and then there'll be loads of footage down there. I'm obviously going to check the weather forecast in the days prior to going. I had a look earlier, and the temperature's gradually going up in towards the into the low 20s in the next few days. So I know that by the middle of May, when I go out there, or the back end of May, it'll be very warm, around 24, 25 at least. So I know the weather will be good. So again, lots of videos to come. Of course, I've got updates for series this month. As I said in the earlier live stream, I plan to go to Rob Baston Animal Zone on the 20th, which is Easter Sunday. And I've also discovered on that apparently adults get in for £6, not £9, according to the website. There's a special offer on, apparently, with it being the Easter weekend, where adults can get in for the same price as kids, which is £6. So I'm taking that offer up, and then I will nip over to Twycross Zoo, most likely in the week, and go and see this new reptile and spider habitat that's there. So there's lots of videos to come, so I thought I'd share all these updates with you. It's at CarlSmith25 to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.